What's up, everybody? It's KJ with KJ Trades Up, giving you a weekly information of what happened last week. Down $166. Not bad, not bad. It could be worse, always. So I'm still up $2,800. So I got $7,800, 15 months to go to reach the $92,000 more to make the 100K. Is it possible I can make it? We'll see. We will absolutely see. Root for me, either up and down. You want to see me fail? Go ahead, root for it. I made some option puts and some calls. Those I'm still learning on, but the thing I'm doing with that is I'm not investing a lot to where I can lose. So, in my opinion, when you do an option, if you're new to it like I am, I'm not doing option calls or puts that I can risk losing 600, 700, 1,000 more. I try to find a stock that I think is going to either go up or down, but I try to find a price where I can lose maybe $150. If you're okay with losing $150, then do it. If not, then don't do it. But I was, because I'm up, so I was okay. What I did was I did a put option on United Healthcare for August 15th. My strike was $250. The problem with me on that is that they're coming out with their earnings on the 29th of July. Historically speaking, if healthcare always shows a plus, right? So my thing was I didn't do my research the way I was supposed to. I missed it. If I would have known that there was earnings coming out, because they're expected to be like 13% from last year up. So that could obviously, if the earnings come out, they're positive, it could make the stock go up. And I put in put options. So that's a mistake I made. Hopefully we'll see what happens. But in that time being, when you're doing a put option or a call option, do more research than I did. Find out what their earnings are, which is something I learned. So I'm trying to give it to you to let you know that this is something you need to do. Find out what their earnings are, see what news is going on, check on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it now, see what stuff is going on. But what kept me afloat was I have got stocks in NVIDIA. They went up $1.48 this past week. AMD went up $7.61. Fluor went up $1.55. Viking Therapeutic $1.13. I've got stocks in SoFi that I got this week. It's down 30 cents, and Enovix is down 42 cents. So my put option, I'm down right now, but because of my other stocks is what's keeping me afloat on that. I also did a purchase call for NVIDIA for October 17th, strike price 260. So we should see how that goes. So hopefully if that goes up, then, KJ is starting to make some money on that. So again, what I say with the call put options, I will do one. I'll do either a call or put this week. I'll break it down. I'll go through all of it on what I've learned, what the beta, theta is, and go through there, explain it, so you have kind of an idea of what you're looking for. The interest of people of making that strike price, the lower is what I'm reading. You want to strike where there's an interest of over 10,000 people. So, but I'll go into that detail. So other than that, my week, what I'm looking for is Hims. I just sold Hims as well last week. I sold it at $48. I'm looking to buy back again if it hits the $43 to $45 range. I'm also looking at SPY. SPY is that in S&P 500. It has its hands in all 500 companies. So I'm looking to play with the call option on that this week, learning more on that. So I'll see how that works. I won't make it. I usually don't make any decisions until Monday, 10 a.m. Central Time is when I make my decision on that. So other than that, I'm not gonna go crazy this week. I'm keeping my long stocks: NVIDIA, AMD, Enovix, Fluor. I don't touch those. I believe that they're gonna just constantly keep going up, especially AMD and NVIDIA. But those are the two I'm gonna do. Is the SPY call option most likely, and then I will be doing the Hims if it drops to the $43, $45 range. I will purchase more of those again. Usually what I've been seeing on the charts is that it goes around drops in the 43s, 45, 41, and then it'll get around to the 50, 53. So usually I sell it around that area. I've done it twice already, so far so good. Made some good profits off of that. But other than that, root for me. I'm not a financial advisor, just by the way. I'm not a financial advisor. I am a guy that's learning, as I've always stated, and I'm guiding you guys through it on what I'm learning, what mistakes I'm making, so you don't make it. So I highly recommend you get a financial advisor in your area that can teach you the tricks and trades and give you more knowledge. This is for entertainment purposes only. Like I said, you either root for me to win or you root for me to lose. Either way, you're rooting for me. I'll see you next week. Peace.